So it's kind of a Italian, Canadian, Maltese, Mexican pizza. Okay guys, we're going to make a simple pizza today. You start with some yeast. It's a very basic pizza. Then you add some warm water to the yeast, some sugar, which helps to activate the yeast. Stir that up. Let it wait for about 10 minutes, then add some oil. Stir the oil up and then add it to your bowl that you're going to mix the dough in. Then you're going to add the flour, 2 cups of flour. I'm just using regular white flour, nothing fancy. Then you stir that up. A little bit of salt, tablespoon of salt going in there as well. This is an Italian / Maltese Canadian recipe. Mix that up with a fork just to get it starting to combine. Then you start to work all the ingredients in together with your hand right in the bowl. Just gently mixing all the different things. Flour your board. Dump your dough ball out onto the board, and this is where you're going to start kneading it. So you do a little kneading. It's kind of a situation where you need to just get a good feel for it. When you feel that dough is ready to go, you'll kind of know it. It'll be wanting to stretch a little bit but come back as well. So Falcon's just kneading his pizza dough. Form it into a beautiful ball. And then with this particular recipe, you don't really need to let it rest, but I'm going to let it rest for about 10 minutes. So just throw it back into the bowl and then cover it. Let it rest for 10 minutes. Once the 10 minutes is up, get your pizza pan. I always like to put a little oil right directly on the pan. That's virgin olive oil we're using. And just spreading it around with a brush. It's going to give a nice crispy coating to the bottom of the pizza. And that's where you start to stretch it. Stretching it into as an evenly deep circle in terms of the thickness of the dough. You want it to be even all the way across. So you just spread it out nicely. You can feel I'm doing a little crust along the edge there, just making it a little thicker along the edge. Try and make it as circular as possible. That's the trick to a nice looking pizza. Once your dough is formed, and I'm also going to add a little oil onto the dough as well. I know we're using a lot of olive oil, but that's what we do in this particular kitchen. There's a lot of olive oil that's used. So spreading out some olive oil across the dough. And then you're going to start to add your ingredients, your toppings. Start with the tomato sauce. Coming up. This is just sauce that I bought from the store. An even distribution of sauce across the top of your pizza. And this is the fun part. I love making pizza, and it's such a great meal to take along camping. If you're going to be in a high-risk stealth situation like we are, you're not going to have enough room in the site to even do any cooking. So we're going to bring this pizza along, and it's going to be the perfect little bit of food to tuck into. Spreading out the sauce, and here comes the pepperoni. You want an even distribution of pepperoni as well. You'll notice how meticulous the Falcon is on the pepperoni placement. He really is OCD when it comes to those circular pieces of pepperoni. You could probably take a measuring tape and measure between them. They're all going to be exactly the same distance. That's just the way the Falcon is. So we'll zoom this along a little bit here. And that is just a beautiful pizza pepperoni that I purchased all pre-sliced. Make life easy. It's actually salami. I'm calling it pepperoni, but I'm looking at the package here. It's salami. We're going to use every last one of those circles. It's a nice meaty pizza, that's for sure. Okay, so we got the salami down. Here comes the cheese. Now, I didn't have any Italian cheese in the house, so I just had this Tex-Mex, so that's what we're going with. So it's kind of a Italian, Canadian, Maltese, Mexican pizza. And this cheese is actually pretty darn good. It's a Armstrong Tex-Mex. Even distribution of cheese. You want it totally even. Might as well use the whole bag. What the hell? Here we go. So that's ready to go in. 550-degree oven. If your oven only goes to 500, put it at 500. In she goes. Put it in for 5 minutes. And then when 5 minutes is up, I turn the pan around so to get it even. Turn it around after 5 minutes, and then for another 5. That's her. Out she comes. And we're just going to check the bottom here to see our doneness. Perfectly done. So we'll slide that onto the cutting board and cut it up. You can hear the crunch. Crunchy crust. And this is going to be just a delicious, delicious meal out there in the stealth campsite. Gonna love it. Gonna love it. That's for sure. So that's part of our provisions for tonight, right there. Hope you guys enjoyed that part of the video.